TheGameNGrannie, and welcome to my live stream. I've made my adjustments for the sound, and hopefully we now are at the right volume level for everybody. Please let me know if anything needs to be adjusted. I will keep an eye on the chat, or try to. So this is part 5 of our Disobedience series, where we are playing through Pokemon Sun and Moon at a very leisurely pace. But primarily on our team, we have Pokemon that we've gotten from different distribution events, either over the internet or with codes from retail stores such as Target or GameStop in North America. And because we get them at a high level, early in the game they're disobedient, and so that's why we call this the Disobedience Run. It's kind of entertaining and definitely full of some unexpected surprises. We're picking up today where we left off after the last live stream for this series, and I'll begin with a team review. I think I've got people out in my team. Yes, I'm realizing one thing, if you can bear with me, that I have a different DS that I'm using today, and I do need to adjust the lightness, the brightness on the screen. I don't think that on the live stream you'll see a difference, but it'll certainly make it a lot easier for me to see it as I enjoy the game with you. Is anyone playing along today in Pokemon Sun or Moon, or doing shiny hunting of some sort? Let me know. Okay, so here we have, I'm going to show I guess I'll show the team this way so it can, goodness, why is it, hang on a second, here we go. Summary. I just want to make sure that everything shows up the way I'd like it to, of course. And I also want to get the chat set up so I can see it well. All right, so on our team we have an Hat Pikachu, and we got this Pikachu initially at level 13, which was interesting because some of the other Hat Pikachus that came later, like the Alola hat, comes in at level 19 when you first get it. These are the moves that it came with. And as you can see, it's got pretty much a neutral nature, but has done really quite well. At level 25, it is now obedient because we do have in our trainer passport the ability to have Pokemon up to level 35 obey us. So we have 2 stab moves, we have a steel move, quick attack, just a good combination for Pikachu. We have completed Mallow's trial, and we are about to go into the research center, and then we will head over into Diglett's tunnel. We have Celebi at level 34, so Celebi also is obedient at this point. It had, of the moves it came with, I've kept Ancient Power and Future Sight, but I finally did find the Grass Knot TM in our last episode, and I thought it would be nice for Celebi to have a grass move now. The Hidden Power move, as I've mentioned before, is fabulous because it is a steel type and it's a special attack. Very, very convenient to have on a psychic grass Pokemon such as Celebi. We also have on our island scan, we didn't catch a shiny Litwick, but we did catch a Litwick, which we can later on use for breeding and getting a shiny Litwick through a Masuda method. So that will be in the future. These are the moves it came with. Acid is a special move, so that is particularly nice. You wouldn't necessarily have acid on a Litwick if you were bringing it forward from a prior generation, although you might. We also have Magearna at level 50. These are the original moves that Magearna came with. Echoed Voice is particularly effective when used by Magearna. And if you look at Echoed Voice, you can see it's a special attack, and Magearna's special attack is 3 times her level. So that is pretty amazing. That makes Echoed Voice very, very powerful at this point in the game, and even against Pokemon that are the same level as Magearna. And also out in the party, we have a few more of these event Pokemon in the box, but at the moment we have Marshadow out in our party, and these are all the moves that Marshadow came with. In this case, Marshadow has Technician ability. And just to give you a reminder, because this is very useful to have, when it says it powers up the Pokemon's weaker moves, really what they mean is any move that is level 60, power 60 or below, such as Force Palm, in fact, because of the Technician feature, has a initial power of base power of 90. And then when you go ahead and add the stab effect onto that move, now you've got 90 times 1.5, and I think that's basically take half of 90, that is 45, you add it to 90. So the effective power of this move is 135, which is really more than double what it seems to be just looking at it. So again, that's because of the stab, same type attack bonus, and the Technician thing. So for example, it means that Force Palm and Spectral Thief have the same base power. Spectral Thief doesn't get that Technician boost because it's over power level 60. So that's something to keep in mind if you have Pokemon with the Technician capability, which is just really super nice. And of course, you can see that I've put the Z power on a number of these Pokemon. You can sort of look and see. So at this point of the game, why don't we jump in and head on into, well, I think there's one thing I want to do before we go quite into the Dimensional Research Center just yet, and that is something that I'm doing to make it easier to develop at the Pelago, which is I just go get my free Pokebeans from the barista every day. So what can I get started for you today? And I do like to switch around what I get. I think there may be a correlation here, but let's go ahead and see. I think I'll start out with Pineapple Juice for today. Today is Wednesday as I'm streaming, so that would mean that I will get what I call Wednesday beans, and I'll show you where they show up. They don't have any different effect. One Pineapple Juice just for you. Don't you think sour juice makes your body feel great? Of course it's just a feeling, but I guarantee the taste. Time is same for everyone. Whether you're outside playing or laying around sleeping, time just keeps on flowing. How you spend it is up to you. Remember that time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time. And then, of course, he goes on and gives us a free item, which act as full heals. In this case, we have the Castelia Cone. We'd like to offer your Pokemon something on the house. So this is where I want to show you, if you go into Pokemon Refresh, and in this case, we have Pikachu up first. Whoops, I'll just give him a little pat here. And you see how these beans are. Well, the red beans are what you get on Sunday. The dark blue ones on Monday. The light blue ones on Tuesday. The green, light green beans, those are the beans we got today. So I call them Wednesday beans. If we did this tomorrow, it would be yellow. Friday, it would be purple. And Saturday, if we can just get this to slide a little bit. Oh my goodness. There we go. See those orange beans? That's what you would get on Saturday. And they're all the same, but it's just a funny little thing I noticed in the game. And as long as we're in Pokemon Refresh, yes, it looks like he needs a bean. looking to see, we just want to make sure all of the Pokemon are juiced up, so to speak, for whatever battles we may find ourselves in once we leave the Dimensional Research Center. So here's Magearna. Magearna is kind of funny. You know what? Let me just have a look here. I'm going to run outside to do this because I think it looks better that way, to do Pokemon Refresh with the prettier outdoor backgrounds. But I think, so these are the other Pokemon, special event Pokemon that I've been using in the game. We have the shiny Silvally, we have Charizard with special moves, and the Lycanroc, and the Salazzle. And some of these can breed together, which we will likely be doing. Silvally, I think we're going to put Silvally on the team because we haven't used it much. And again, being level 100, it's going to disobey, and that can be very interesting. You can still play with Pokemon that disobey. It's just more of a challenge, to be sure. All right, there we go. Back over to the Dimensional Research Center, and once we're outside, we'll just go into Pokemon Refresh and give our Pokemon some beans. Let's see what the background looks like if we're going to do that right here. Pokemon Refresh. So that's sort of a lovely background. And you know, I think in future live streams, I'm going to find a way to just quickly increase the size of the lower screen, because it's very pretty and it's worth looking at, you know, carefully. When you're playing your game yourself, you can certainly see it as easily as you like. If you have any questions in the chat about the live stream I'm going to be doing for Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, feel free to ask. I will be starting the game at 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time on release day, which is Friday of this week. And I'm just going to explore everything. Maybe try to get myself set up for early shiny hunting. Don't know, because the game is going to be a little different. It's supposed to be an alternate reality to Sun and Moon. So, you know, how do you predict what an alternate reality is going to be like? I don't think we're going to know everything from the trailers, and I have not wanted spoilers, so I have pretty much avoided the trailers and the spoilers and all of that. I expect to be, I don't know, sort of helpless and new and surprised. We'll see. I'm wondering if they're going to have different moves, perhaps, or more moves on existing Pokemon that are in the game. So that ought to be interesting. I love the way Magearna dances around. It's just so, I don't know, special. Okay, so actually, I'm just looking at Marshadow here in the Pokemon Refresh. However, we don't really need to do much with Marshadow, because Marshadow is pretty good for affection, I guess I would say. Let me check one thing here with the stream health. Okay, everything looks good. Just wanted to double check the sound levels. And let's give Silvally some attention here. I think shiny Silvally just looks cool, but although I think regular Silvally looks cool. I don't have any memory discs yet to help change its type, but once you use the memory, you have Silvally holding a memory disc. His feather changes color based on whatever. Actually, I don't need one of these. Based on whatever type of disc you're giving him to hold for his type change. Okay, so I think we're all set with Pokemon Refresh, and off we go. We'll just head on in to the center and see what's up. Hey, ma'am. So I've got to go upstairs. Hey, mister, how are you? You heard something rare Pokemon can use rings to teleport itself through space. Well, we're about to find that out too. Up we go. Elevator. The first time I played this game, I could not figure out how to use the elevator. In other words, how to get the doors to open. But yeah, it wasn't that hard. Hey, Kukuki. That's my new name. You can call him Professor Kukui if you want, but I think he's kooky, so he's Professor Kukuki to me. Oh, hi. This here's Professor Burnett. She's also my wife. Hello, Mrs. Burnett. Yep, I'm GameNGrannie. 3 months ago, you found Lily lying on the beach. Hal's out doing his own thing. He'll be the real deal someday. He might even become a kahuna. And who should arrive at the spur of the moment? It's Hal. You really think so? Yeah, I really do. So they're going to explain about a phenomena that they've seen. They want us to understand this crazy stuff. The mysteries of Alola, Professor Burnett says. Then you've got to mean the ultra wormhole. It's extremely rare, but sometimes a hole opens up in the sky over Alola. It appears that this rift leads to a different and unknown dimension. Especially when we get to Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, I suppose. Might as well learn about it now. The reason that people think there may be a mysterious dimension is because of the legends of fearsome Pokemon appearing from the Ultra Wormhole. Pew! It's very weak as proof, but I can't ignore it. There's also plenty of evidence already in the Pokedex for the existence of different dimensions, right? Is there? Even normal wild Pokemon sometimes attack people, right? But the Pokemon that appeared from the Ultra Wormhole went way beyond that. They were called Ultra Beasts, and they were feared. If the stories are to be believed, the guardian deities of the islands fought desperately against them. But like I said, it's all legends and folktales. It's hard to know how much is true. I would be very happy if I could somehow unravel the mysteries of the Ultra Wormhole by studying the dimensional disturbances. You can find them on the bookshelf. Oh, goody. Am I supposed to go looking at the bookshelves? Well, let's look at her bookshelf. I think she's got the best books in here, right? I mean, after all, it's her office. And out of all these books, well, here's the bright red one. Let's see if we can take that out. There are many writings about the interdream zone that exists between reality and dreams. The interdream zone. I wonder if we've been there. Palkia. Its total control over the boundaries of space enable it to transport itself to faraway places or even other dimensions. Well, it's still Palkia. What else? Giratina. This Pokemon is said to live in a world on the reverse side of ours, where common knowledge is distorted and strange. What else? Bronzong. It brought rains by opening portals to another world. It was revered as a bringer of plentiful harvests. Nice. There's Magnemite. Hey, Cosmog. Hey, mister. Professor Burnett was previously studying a dimensional space called the Interdream Zone. There was a man named Moan who years ago published his theory about the Ultra Wormholes. Wait, no, you mean the same guy who's at the Pelago? That Moan? Is that who? If you use the VS recorder, you can not only rewatch old Link battles you had with others, you can even hold mock battles against the teams captured in the battle video. Ooh, I want to do that. Do you guys in the chat want to do that? Should we, like, play with old battle videos and see what that's like? Should we do that on a live stream? That's why battle videos are the best. Well, thanks, mister. Interesting opinion. If you use battle teams, you can not only register 6 special teams from your boxes, you can even register the same Pokemon to more than one battle team at a time. Well, that's interesting, because you can look at different combinations. Hey, Hal, what's up? You're off to check out Diglett's tunnel next? Yeah, I think me too. I wonder if I can leave. Hey, Kukuki. Hey there, GameNGrannie. Go see what you can learn from everybody. Oh, who did I not talk to? Lily. Hey, Lily. You want to know what happened 3 months ago? Well, I'd wanted to learn more about Cosmog, so I decided to come speak to Professor Burnett. But I got lost along the way. I ended up wandering about until I collapsed on the shore. She listened to my story, staying up all night to hear it, and then she even got her husband, Professor Kukuki, to let me stay in his loft. And she told him to help me investigate Nebby's origins. Professor Burnett has been so kind. She's still helping me try to find a way to get Nebby back to its own home, wherever that is. She's been like a real mother to me. Lily, what's up with your mom? Not good, huh? Sorry to hear that. Kukuki, can I leave? How about that? If Ultra Beasts are really out there, I wonder what kind of moves they can use. I have a feeling, Kukuki, that we are going to find out. You've finished all 3 of Akala's trials. Woo! Now comes the big match against Olivia, the Island Kahuna. And good luck with that, since you've got Disobedient Pokemon. It's the biggest and baddest trial of them all, the Grand Trial. Good luck! Olivia's house is past Diglett's tunnel. It's in Coney City. But watch out for Team Skull. Lily, you're not coming? Hal, what about you? All right, I'm out of here. See you later, guys. Off to play in the tunnel. Let's go on down the elevator here. And away we go. Outside. Now oh, wait, what's up? What's up? There's the sky. Nice stars. Say what? Is that a flying thing? Looks like the sky is ripped open. Sort of like a piece of fabric. Is that possible? Astrophysics? Tell us about it. Hey, GameNGrannie, says Hal. You made it through the captain's trials? Let's go past Diglett's tunnel. And you're going to have malasadas first. Sounds like a good idea. Wonder if there's any on the other side. So, here I am. I think I just want to check out, actually, what do I have? I have Charizard Glide. I am going to assign Charizard Glide to the up button, up arrow on my directional pad, not the round pad. So I'm going to tap it right there. I'm going to tap the place I want it to go, and then that'll be assigned. And it's not appropriate to use Lapras, so I can't assign that at the moment. But now I'm just going to press that up button, and voila. We are doing our Charizard quick fly to other places on the map. What I'd like to see here is if we can get a couple of eggs going so that while we're running around Alola, we can get them to hatch. So let me see if I have anything in the daycare at the moment. No, I've got nothing in there. And let's go see. Let's go pick out 2 Pokemon that might be able to pass a move along. So we have Flare Blitz on Charizard, and that is a very cool move to breed onto another Pokemon. A lot of these can't breed, of course, the pseudo legendaries, but I think that if we go look in the next box, some of the Pokemon we've caught on the way, I'm under the impression that Litten may be able to breed with Charizard. I think they both have a field type. I don't know. I might have this wrong. But let's... Charizard can either breed with Litten or maybe more likely with Salazzle. So just for now, we're going to swap them in and have a quick look, I suppose. I'm going to put Litten over here. Let's go ahead and... well, that's kind of funny. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if these 2 are compatible in the daycare. And just in case they're not, I want to be able to reset my game, which would make it good. The other thing I always do before I put Pokemon in the daycare, just so that I think the eggs breed a little better, is I do double check that in Pokemon Refresh that they have at least 1 heart, and a heart, a bean, and a musical note, which is enjoyment. So looks like Salazzle could use some attention, and Charizard. So let's start with Charizard. Charizard. Oh, glad you like it. And Salazzle. Let's give Salazzle a Pokebean for the day. Okie doke. I think that will do it. We'll give it a Green Wednesday bean since we got a bunch of free beans today. Come on, keep going. Eat the rest of it. So this is what its health looks like. We're going to put these 2 together. One's a male, one's a female. That's Paniola Ranch seems to think that's important. Helps make eggs. And I believe that even though they're both event Pokemon, I'm pretty sure they have different owner-trainer IDs, which would mean it's working generally like Masuda method. So this Charizard, special event Charizard, owner-trainer is Bullseye, and the owner-trainer for Salazzle is Clovis. So at least that should help make the eggs faster if they're compatible. So, so I did just do this, doing it again. So we're saving, and if they're not compatible for making an egg, we'll just reset the game and we'll be right back here. So, leave Pokemon, which should I take care of? We'll put in Charizard, who's got the red card. Doesn't really matter when it comes to breeding if he's holding a red card or not. As you can see, I only have 500 PokeBucks, so I won't really be able to get these guys out until I battle some more trainers or do something else to get PokeBucks. So that's one of the reasons that I saved, so I can reset my game and get them out if they're not compatible. Another way to find out more quickly is if you have access to the internet and you go look at Celebi.net, you can look up in their massive Pokedex for Gen 7 and see if they're in the same egg group. So, Alola. Charizard and Salazzle are doing just fine. They seem to get along all right. Okay, that Those are words that say yes, they can make an egg together. So we'll just get them to make a couple of eggs. Ideally, we want an egg, in order to get that egg move passed, if Salazzle can learn it, we want to hatch a male offspring, a male Salazzle, to carry the move. Female can pass it along as well, but if you want to pass it to a different type of Pokemon, you need the male. Surprising news for you, here's an egg. Okay. And I guess we'll just get 2 more, since that's what we can carry in our party before we go on our longer adventure through Diglett's Tunnel. I guess we should be thinking about which Pokemon we want to use in Diglett's Tunnel out of the crazy ones that we have from our events. We know some of them are going to be disobedient. Celebi's got to be one of them, of course, in my opinion. But the Digletts aren't the same here in Alola, we know. At least the Dugtrios aren't. Yeah, and the Digletts. Alright, so now we have 2 eggs. Let's see. How about, let's get 3. Maybe we'll just go with the Pokemon we have, or maybe we'll leave an egg in the box. So another thing about breeding eggs, you don't have to go round and round real fast like that. If you're going slowly, that's all you need. And as soon as the lady crosses her arms, like you can see over here, means that she's got an egg. In general, generally speaking, if you are using the pseudo method to get a shiny egg, you don't want to refuse any eggs, at least in the first 256 eggs that you get. All right, let's have a quick look. So we've got Pikachu, who's not going to be that great in the tunnel, but needs experience. We've got Celebi, who theoretically would be good. We have Magearna, who should be good in the tunnel. The tunnel will probably have Zubats, and so Magearna, although it's weak to poison, the Steel and Echoed Voice should be their normal moves, and with a higher level, it should be fine. So that will be pretty challenging. Let's see if we can get through with that. I just want to have a quick look and see if there's anyone in the PC that we want to give a little bit of experience to. Lycanroc, we could give experience to. Litten, I'm not really trying to develop Litten in this part of the game, so I want to play with my event Pokemon. Litten was my starter. Alright, I'm going to put the eggs that are hatching in the back, in this other box, and we're calling the box Char Daddy for Charizard, and BB for baby. So that's where I'll throw the eggs as we collect them, and I think I will just go ahead and have Lycanroc in my party. It does have, just a quick review of the moves. Stone Edge is a rock move, Fire Fang, Sucker Punch, Dark, Swords Dance. So it doesn't have any ground moves, and it's going to be weak to ground. But that's part of the challenge, right? I mean, no need to always be super careful about types if you're trying something new. All right, so I'm just going to, okay, you know what? I'm going to use the Tauros and ride back to where Diglett's Tunnel is, because I am, after all, trying to get some footsteps on these eggs. A little more interesting than just riding around in the pen to hatch. You can really just hatch eggs anywhere that you're running. So here's the Dimensional Research Center, and you can, if you want to hatch eggs in a small space, you could do things like go back here. Look at this. You can run back to this little area, stand in the center so you have enough room, And look, Tauros can't get out. So you can literally use this as a hatching pen. And then it says that your egg is hatched in some other place, wherever you are, not Paniola Ridge. So that's more entertaining, I think, also. Just a little tip. Alrighty, so let's go over here. I think all of our Pokemon are in good shape. Let's do a quick Pokemon refresh on Lycanroc before we go into the tunnel. Because if they're going to be disobedient, at least it would be nice if they could avoid moves. And if you have treated them well in Pokemon Refresh, they're more likely to avoid moves. Okay, so Lycanroc's in good shape. Magearna got 3 hearts. Celebi, 4 hearts. Pikachu, 3 hearts. Okay, pretty good for this point in the game, considering that I use a lot of different Pokemon. I don't just focus on getting one Pokemon over-leveled. I don't do that. I think it's monotonous, and it's a great way to play the game, though, if you're trying to speed run or just get to a certain area of the game quickly. So, nothing against it. It's useful in its own way. Your job is to take the hotel guests' Pokemon out for walks and exercise. And I think this is where we're going. Hano Grand Resort and Diglett's Tunnel. And you have a Rotom Dex, then you must be having a grand time with the Festival Plaza. Well, that's a good point. I don't think we can get onto the Hano Beach yet. Maybe. Nope, here's the lady blocking the way. Alright, we're coming back, lady. We need to get free PokeBucks from the beach. Almost free PokeBucks. You have a little bit of so-called work that you have to do. Who do I want up front? Pikachu is not who I want up front. We know Celebi will obey us, and we know that Lycanroc won't obey us. So let's see how this will go. And quick check on our eggs. So appears to be moving. All right, they're not about to hatch any minute. In we go. Into Diglett's Tunnel. Here we go. Olivia, what's up? All right, just checking one thing here. Very good. And I want to get the chat back up as well. Okay. Sorry for the brief interruption. So Olivia wants to know how my island challenge is going. She's going to check my crystals. Nice work. She sees that I've passed Mallow's trial. As strong as you appear, you should be able to make it through this cave. At the other end of it, you'll find Coney Coney City. That's where my shop is. I'll see you there. Or will you? Okay, now, do I want to put on Repels? I think I do. I think I do want to put on Repels. I'd rather just battle the trainers, and I can come back and fight the wild encounters later. Alright. Alright, here we go to the bag. And where are my Repels? I don't want to waste a max Repel for that. There's the Repels. Alright, I'll use a Repel. Sure, this trainer wants to... Oh, does he not want to battle me? I think I do want to get the various items in the cave. Yes, a Firestone, to be sure. The only other place to really easily get the evolutionary stones is in the Pelago, in the treasure hunting island. With Olivia in charge, we finally managed to make some headway against those Diglett. Ether Foundation? So Ether Foundation is accusing Team Skull of being troublemakers. Well, how would Team Skull have anything to do with it? That's what I want to know. How could they get the Diglett to misbehave? So, do I want another repel? Sure. Oh, did I see a TM over there? Grunt A. Since when can Diglett use beat up? Oh, really? Is that a fact? I was so mad that now I want to beat up on some fools. Don't be mad because you were the fool who was dumb enough to be here right now. GameNGrannie. It's Hal. Aw, I was wondering who you were playing around with without me. It's Team Skull. You want some? This is how we say hello. Nice knowing you, punks. Team Skull grunts, my fave. Or not. So they're sending out Salazzle and Fomantis. Seems like an unlikely combination. I think, although Lycanroc is vulnerable, it's also super effective. So I think I will go. Pikachu can't do much against the grass type, so here we go. Lycanroc won't obey. Pikachu, what can you do? I hope you don't get killed before Lycanroc will obey. Fomantis used Razor Leaf. Pikachu's not doing so good. Alright, come on Lycanroc. You can help. Try it one more time. Sometimes getting a Pokemon, yeah, okay, Lycanroc's loafing around. Sometimes getting a disobedient Pokemon to cooperate has to do with switching which moves you ask it. If you ask it to do the same thing over and over again, it's typically remains disobedient. Oh my gosh, that looks so weird. Fomantis with putting out its roots. That really does look weird. I think I'll just go for a stone. No. I don't want to go for Stone Edge on Fomantis. Changed my mind. I think I am going to just keep spamming this. Maybe Lycanroc will obey at some point. Okay, here we go. Fire Fang. See ya. It'll be less interesting when there isn't such a big gap in levels. Are we headed to the grave, yo? Will our bones be laid bare, yo? The gloom that unfolds us like fog. We can't seem to shake it off. Okay, we at least received some PokeBucks for winning. Means later on we'll be able to get our children out of the nursery. Yo, step off. Enough with the beating up, yo. We may not be trying to take over the world or nothing, but we're still hard as bone out here. See you on the flip side. Okay. Man, GameNGrannie, when I fight with you, it's like even my Pokemon feel more at ease. You're gonna give me presents? Max Ether? I'll take it. Thanks. They'll restore all the PP to one of your moves. You know? Pretty great, right? Alright, Hal, you have fun with the Diglett. I'm gonna head out of the tunnel. Maybe. Oh, I see. It's a Zygarde creature. Alright. I don't need to do that right away. And here we are, Route 9, short and sweet. And of course, the trainer, the policeman wants to battle me, but I think I'm going to go into town and heal up. Hey girl, if you're going to Coney, you've got to stop by Kahuna Olivia's shop, right? She sells such stones you can use on Pokemon to make them evolve. Or I could get them from Pelago. I could battle this guy. Trainer tips. When you select a ride Pokemon, use control pad. Yep, that's what we did just moments ago before we went into the tunnel. I love this music, this Coney. Look at that round moon. We are almost near a full moon at the time I'm streaming this. That's fun. Oh, look at the Delibird. Well, I think I'll just hop in here, heal up, just as well. See you again. So at this point, it's kind of interesting when you get into this middle area that it changes to the aerial view. And like, why does it do that? There's sort of nothing here, except that the other kind of unused part of Pokemon Sun and Moon is this ship. What is this ship? It doesn't seem to be part of the story yet. Is this ship going to be part of something when we are in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? I mean, what is up with this aerial view? It's intriguing. And then, of course, there's this, pile of building materials. You always have these vacant lots with building materials. Are we going to see something different here in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? We'll find out in a couple of days, just a few more days after this recording, and we'll be live streaming our Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Now, this lady, she has something to say. We should get off of our ride here. But Pikachu, sing us a song. It's like a Pikachu splash. I'm so tickled pink that I think I'll give you this Pinkanium Z. So I have now 2 different Z crystals for Pikachu. Why don't you come talk to me if you teach your Pokemon the move Volt Tackle? Remember, a Pikachu with Z power is sure to be a happy Pikachu. So I think, my Pikachu is right here. And this was Pikachu I got with a code. It already knows Volt Tackle, but I believe she's a move tutor that I can use for maybe, baby Pikachu. If I hatch a Pichu and then evolve it, I can use it to learn. I can come here and have her teach it Volt Tackle, which is a great move. I think I'm leaving most items on the ground at this point in the game. And is this Olivia's shop? Well, at least she thinks so. No pass. No pass? The Pokemon is holding a letter. I take the letter and read it. Hey, GameNGrannie. Olivia here. This is Probopass. It watches the shop whenever I'm away. I know I asked you to meet me here, but there's been a change of plans. Come meet me at the Ruins of Life past Memorial Hill when you can. Oh, all right. I'm on a wild goose chase. Wait, what? You're back so soon? Pass? Medicine? That's for me? You obtained a max potion. Well, thanks. Am I going to need this for the trial? I might. And away we go. Let's talk to you. What have you got? What are you selling? Ah, very expensive barrettes, which seem like they would be fun, but I'm going to wait till I've battled a few more trainers. See, satin hook, headband. Yeah, cute. Green. That's sort of an interesting look, although it looks sort of like I have leaves sticking out of my hair. Sea Star headband. It's hard to tell one from another. Let's turn around. Whoops. Let's use these and turn around. Yeah, so it's a very subtle difference. No. Yeah, so just a tiny little thing that changes color. So I'm not gonna try to buy this stuff right at the moment. What is she selling? Oh, and hey, there's that person back there, wasn't there before. What have you got to sell? So if you're not finding these in Pelago, which you should be if you develop the cave, then you can actually spend PokeBucks and buy Firestone, Thunderstone, Waterstone, Leafstone here, but why buy them when you can get them for free? And there's this nice lady back here. Only one per customer, and that's set in stone. Ha ha ha. So I could get a plume fossil or an armor fossil, but you gotta have a lot of PokeBucks. 7,000 PokeBucks. I don't have that at the moment. So let's just go quickly to Pelago. Let me show you what I'm talking about, where you can actually harvest the various evolutionary stones, and let's see what you have to do to actually make that happen. So I have developed, as you can see, this first aisle. Of course, I tapped the wrong thing, so I just need to get out of this. But you can drag your, if you are just playing this for the first time, you may not know, you can just drag your, oh my gosh, you can drag your stylus across the screen, avoiding the Pokemon, and pick up all the beans without having to tap the screen. It looks like I have a visitor, a naive shelter. Naive, I happen to like that as a ability, as a nature, because it does make them faster, and some Pokemon can afford the reduction in their attacks. So if you see a Pokemon, like in this case, I don't care about the Picky Peck, but I'd like the Shelter to stick around, go ahead and put some Pokebeans in the crate. At the moment, I'm just going to put a few Pokebeans in the crate. I should really refill it before the 3 hours are up. If I want them to stick around, you probably want to put about 24 hours worth of beans in. But at the moment, I'm trying to show you something else. So you can see from the lower screen that I have 166 Pokebeans. They're plain, 39 that are patterned. You can trade them in for 2 Pokebeans, regular plain ones. And I've got 15 Rainbow Beans. Rainbow Beans you can trade in for 7 Pokebeans, or I recommend keeping them because they make your battle Pokemon friendly in a hurry, which gives them better luck in difficult battles. So you can see that on Berry Island here, I have gone ahead and planted some beans, which I harvested, and over here on the upper left hand corner there is a Poke Bottle full of free beans. And in this case, I should send out a bottle. The interesting thing is that you may get about the same number of bottles as you receive, as you send out. You might get them back. But the difference is he puts in plain beans, and when you get beans back in a bottle, they can be patterns or rainbows, so they're worth more. So let's just go off of this island at the moment. We can come back and plant beans. There's the main island. So these are the only 2 islands I've developed, but I want to show you how to develop the island where you'll get the brilliant stones, the evolutionary stones. Hey Mason Ormsby, how are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining the chat. We are just doing a quick review of developing Pelago, and I am playing at a leisurely rate along in Pokemon Moon with a very crazy team just made up of Pokemon that are overleveled that I got from various distribution codes and stores and so forth. So this is the island I'm talking about. You don't have to buy fire stones or thunder stones or any of that if you develop this island. To develop it, that first, you've got the blue box and the number 30. It means you need to have at least 30 Pokemon in your Pokemon boxes in your PC. So they're saying you need at least 30 and you need at least 30 Pokebeans. So I want to go ahead and do that. As you can see, I've got 49 Pokemon and 166 beans. So there we go. I'm going to say yep. And Moan gets together and does it. Ultra Galaxy, hey, thanks for joining the stream. Glad to see you today. How is everybody on a Wednesday in the middle of the week? So here we go. Isle of Fun renovations are complete, and this is the island where your Pokemon do treasure hunting and get you cool stuff. Sometimes even bottle caps. So he basically shows you how to use this. The first time you develop it, you tap on that, and the only option you have is sending them out to hunt for odd shards, which are curious. I mean, are they going to be something in Pokemon Moon? Ultra Galaxy, can you have a Celebi? Listen, I figured something out from the last time you asked me that, because I just couldn't remember. The way to get a Celebi is if you buy from the eShop either Pokemon Silver or Pokemon Gold, which are about $10 each, $9.99, plus tax is $10.59. Then on your receipt, you have the code for a free Celebi, and that is awesome. So that's my recommendation for how you can get one, and I would say, go ahead and try that. I do have a video, like one of my earliest videos on my channel shows how to find the receipt. How to find your receipt on the eShop, and how to find the Celebi code on the receipt. So I would say give that a try, because I think you'll be very happy with the result. So going back to my explanation about this treasure hunting isle. So that's not enough. We need to do more developing. So develop isles, ask Moan. So it says, well, here's how you can do the Berry Island. Here's how you can do the next phase, phase 2, for the treasure hunting island. It says I need to have at least 49 Pokemon in my PC boxes, and I need to have 90 beans. Well, I still have 136 beans, so that's good. I have 49 Pokemon in my boxes, mostly from hatching eggs. So I'm going to say go ahead and, yeah, develop this isle. This is really cool. Isle of Fun renovations are complete. So now let's have a look at this. I think part of the idea is if you have a lot of Pokemon in your boxes, then they can be convinced to hunt in this cave. So I tap on the sign, and had to let him finish speaking, right? So now it's giving me choices, not just odd shard hunting, but path for brilliant stone hunting. And this is the one that we want, because we're going to get our free, fire stones and water stones and thunder stones and some of the other stones you need for evolving your island Pokemon, island scan Pokemon, or if you import them from X and Y. So this is very cool. Now, if you look at the top screen, it says explorers return in 24 hours. If you tap on the bucket here and put at least 12 hours worth of beans into the crate, and these regular beans don't give you quite as much. So here you go. If you have at least 12 hours worth of beans, then it says the Pokemon will be delighted. It'll help with the motivation. They'll finish their explorations twice as fast. So even though it says explorers return in 23 hours and 58 minutes, they're going to be back in half that time, which is roughly 6 hours. I'm sorry, roughly 12 hours. And that's because you put in roughly 12 hours worth of beans. So if you didn't know that, it's a cool tip. It makes everything faster, and you don't have to buy evolution stones in Olivia's shop. So with that said, no offense, Olivia, but we're going to come find you, fight you in the trial. So thank you, everybody. We'll be back. Oh, one of my eggs is hatching? Okay. Let's see if it learned the move from Charizard. We bred together our theme Charizard that we got with the code, with Salazzle that we got with the code. And what have we got here? Well, I like to give Salandit a nickname. I would. So I have a website, a short URL for my website, my YouTube channel, and it actually fits in as a name. So if I trade this away, people can type this in, GG for good game or GameNGrannie, and then lowercase PkMn. So that if you type that into a browser, I don't think it works on a mobile device, but it works on a computer. If you type that in, it'll actually land on my YouTube channel, which I just think is like silly and fun. Okay, so let's have a quick look. Well, let's go outside and have a quick look at our egg that just hatched. So here we go. No, there's Lycanroc. There's Pikachu. Where are you? Okay, here's our Salandit. And will he have learned? Okay, so he did not learn Fire Blast from Charizard, but we know they can mate. So I think I will try to remate them with Litten. Scratch is a great move, Poison Gas. Fake Out, though. Fake Out is not normally a move that you get when you breed with Salazzle, but since our Salazzle had it already, because it was a special Pokemon from the code, it had Fake Out as an egg move that it was able to pass as the mommy. So that was pretty cool. Hey, Diego Godoy, nice to see you today. I'm going to show your message. Some of the messages get pre-screened. You are ugly or beautiful. Well, it's all a matter of personal taste, right? Everybody has something beautiful about them. How about you? So there's the Salandit that we hatched, and now that we are in Coney City, we can run around, hatch the other egg, go back and switch out, go back to the Peniola Wrench and switch out. Hey, listen, people in the chat, I want your opinion. So, in Coney City, see how there's this sort of ship that's here and doing nothing? Anybody got ideas about what it's meant to be? What is it there for? Do you think it's going to turn into something in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon? Because it never really turns into anything in Pokemon Sun or Moon. All right, I think our other egg has hatched, or is about to hatch. How's everybody doing on a Wednesday? What's up? Okay, Salandit. Will it be a male or a female? Would you like to give it a name? Yep. Now, this is one of my other websites, my other links to let's see, I'm going to put this in. So this is like a website shortener. This goes to my Twitter. So if any of you all want to follow me on Twitter for notifications, then you can type that into a browser and it'll take you to my Twitter page. If you follow me, or you can just look on the page and you can see when I'm going to stream or when I've uploaded a video. So again, these two Celandits. So one is a female, that's nice. So the second egg can eventually hatch into a Salazzle. Good to know, good to know. Anybody shiny hunting today? If so, what are you hunting for? And if you care to say, what game are you hunting in? All right, so we are going to just make a quick little jaunt temporarily off to the Paniola nursery, and then we'll come back to Coney City and go find Olivia and battle her next. I guess we have another egg to pick up. Pokemon was holding an egg. Do you want it? Yes. Go ahead and add it to my party. We'll swap out one of these baby Salazzles. I mean, sorry, baby Celandits. Yes. All right, we'll go inside and we will swap out. Let me see. So let's go to the box where we move. We're going to go to the box where the eggs are being hatched. And we'll put the two baby Salazzles in there. And I think we'll go ahead and we have the Charizard in the box. We'll mate Charizard with Litten and see if we can get that wonderful Fire Blast move onto Litten. So first things first, we've got to get Salazzle out of the box. Take back female Salazzle. 500 PokeBucks, good deal. Okie doke. Do you want to take the other one back too? No. This is how you breed. This is the beginnings of how you breed for competitive Pokemon, is you use these techniques to get the egg moves that you want onto your Pokemon. So here we have our Litten, who definitely wants to learn Fire Blast, or Flare Blast, sorry, Flare Blast from Charizard, who's in the nursery. So let's go ahead and, before I put it in, I want to quickly check how it is in Pokemon Refresh, because again, I've noticed that when the Pokemon are taken care of in Pokemon Refresh, they breed quicker, or they breed they breed Pokemon eggs that hatch into Pokemon with higher stats. I guess you kind of learn some of these things by trial and error, because there isn't really any documentation that says anything like that, but I've seen it. You know, I've hatched lots of eggs. You know, I taught myself how to hatch the 5 and 6 Perfect IV Pokemon. So let's go ahead and give Litten a Pokebean, and we'll just double check that everything looks good. So yes, 2 hearts of affection. We've got fullness and enjoyment. That's good. That's all we really need. And out we go. Hey Litten, you're going to go hang out with Charmander now. Hope you guys have fun. All right. Here you go. Spooky Cat wants to go into the nursery. All right, let's just double check and see what the nursery lady says. Alola, Charizard and Spooky Cat are doing just fine. They don't seem to like playing together though. Well, if they don't like playing together, then they can't mate. Well, that was a mistake. Let's go get... I didn't save my game, so I can't reset. I just have to pay to get the cat back out. Spooky cat, out you come. I only have 1,000 PokeBucks left. All right, here we go. Do you want to take the other one back too? Well, I do, but not just yet. Let's put Spooky Cat in here. We'll get out Charizard and continue on our way. I think we'll go ahead and put this egg in the box. And we'll go through the cave. We'll go back, and what should we have to fight? I guess I want Silvally out. And we'll see. We'll see what it takes to battle Olivia with our disobedient Pokemon. Ought to be interesting. Let's get Charizard out of the nursery here. Take back. Okay. So here's Charizard. I'm not going to take Charizard on this part of the trip. I think Marshadow would be kind of interesting. All right, let's go see if we can make our way over to where Olivia is. So the farthest we can fly at the moment is Coney City. And I think there's a TM, at least one TM that we want to get in the Akala outskirts outside of the city. So let's head over there and do that. Of course, there's wonderful TMs and items to buy here, but I'm very low on money. Let's see what this lady has to say about our Pokemon. Do you want to know if your Pokemon feel friendly toward you or not? Well, I suppose so. How about Lycanroc? You clearly love your Lycanroc, and you must spend a lot of time together. Well, that's not the highest friendship level it could be. Let's see about Celebi. I've used Celebi quite a bit. Here it is. This is the maximum friendship. When she says, "My, it feels incredibly close to you. Nothing makes it happier than being with you." That is the highest level of friendship. And I think I'll just ask her one more time. It certainly won't be Silvally. Marshadow I've used a lot, but it's still disobedient. So let's see how that plays out. I'll have a look at your Marshadow, shall I? Yes? I'd say that you and Marshadow have the potential to be an even greater combo. Well, that means, yeah, we are not that much friendship yet. And after I get some PokeBucks, I need to get more clothes because I'm just dressed like everything in white. So I don't think I want to do that battle just yet. I do want to pick up the TM. These items are interesting, and also you can hatch eggs by running around, and these the same as pens. So that's kind of good to know. Let's see, that lady's looking around. I ran past her, but mostly because I want to save these trainers for battling the Pokemon that I hatch from eggs, and help them get experience that way. Although, if we see something that is, if we see something, a spooky Pokemon, we may try to catch it, like Gastly. I have not caught Gastly yet. And let me see if there's a way to catch it without making it faint. I may just, let's see if I can just throw a quick ball at it. Because after all, that's what they're for. I only have 14 of them though, so I won't really waste them. Gastly. At some point, I'm definitely going to do some SOS hunting for shiny Gastly, because I think they look really cool with the blue clouds floating around them. Gastly's data will be added to the Pokédex. I think part of what I'm thinking about this whole Granny run is that I will avoid catching most things, so that when I catch a shiny, it will be a shiny entry in the Pokédex, because I think that would be cool. Would you like to give Gastly a nickname? Yes. Gastly, I am going to name you after one of my web pages, because I think that's just so hilarious that I can do that. So G, capital G for Granny, and lower PkMn, Granny Pokemon. Cool. I think I'll just send it to a box. That works for me. Okay, finally got to this point in the game. Team Skull, give back that Pokemon. No? Don't give me trouble, I'll reduce you to rubble. That's right, we're gonna sell this Pokemon to get rich, and we won't make no bones about it. If you want it back, you're gonna have to take it. No? Stand firm. Think of what the president would say. That's what you say, Chief, but you don't lift a finger. Why? I am the Aether Foundation's last line of defense. What would become of the Foundation if something were to happen to me now? Ah, here is a promising young trainer. Fight in my stead, child, and rout these Team Skull ruffians. I will bestow honor upon you if you do. Hey, listen, man, I'm a granny. I don't care about that stuff. All right. Let's see. Who are we fighting with? What you got? What you got for me? Eradicate. All right. Could be some trouble here. Let's see. I know I'm higher level, but it's also going to be disobedient. Shall we try a nice rock move? Oh, look. It obeyed. Wow. Lycanroc, you're surprising me. Pikachu grew to level 26, that's what I'm talking about. Wants to learn the move Spark. No, because I got my Pikachu with better moves than that. For level up moves, we can just breed this Pikachu and, let them have the best of both worlds. That loss was pathetic. Your moves were so kinetic. We don't need this Pokemon anyway. Take it then. Good luck and good riddance. Mixed messages. GG. Phew. Lol. Thanks, kid. Yes, indeed. You're a trial goer, aren't you? You're a splendid trainer. I am deeply impressed. I'd like to reward you by showing you something truly astounding. Once you have finished your grand trial, come to the Hano Grand Resort, and I will take you to see a wondrous place. Thank you for helping us out. I really owe you. I'm so glad there are nice young trainers like you around. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and just do a little save here. Make sure that I don't have a loss of battery or something. So we have Zygarde creatures over here, but we are now entering Akala Outskirts, and there is in fact a TM over here that I want. Wingull, I don't want to fight you. Level 50, it wouldn't be fair. Alright, so this is the TM that we want, Leech Life. This is such a great TM. Very, very useful. And although I don't think I have anybody that can learn it, this is very cool. So here we are. Leech Life. The user drains the target's blood. Power 80. It's a physical move, and it is a bug move. None of these guys can learn it, which is, of course, to be expected. We'll just see. It seems that I got a Firestone that I found, and Max Potion, Max Ether. I'm going to move these to free space because I don't want to use them until later in the game. It'll just be, one way I can organize things. Of course, this is the free space stuff. And there's my... So I now have Pikachunian Z, which we got along with the Hat Pikachu. And then the in-game PkMn Z. I haven't really figured out how much of a difference there may be. I mean, I guess there is a difference, but I haven't tried using them. All right, shall we go fishing, ladies and gentlemen? Trainers of the world. What have we got? Something good? Something good? Wild wishy-washy. Well, it's not shiny, so I think I am just going to ditch it and head off to the trial. Once we beat Olivia, then we'll really be in a position to do some shiny hunting. Nosepass. Well, Nosepass isn't exactly a spooky Pokemon, but I do think it would be worth... Maybe we should try to catch it. No, not if we're going to kill it. I wasn't really sure if Lycanroc was going to obey, but now we know. Sometimes Lycanroc feels more like obeying, even though it's still level 50, and I don't have that in my trainer passport. So you're the one Gladion was talking about. You don't look like anything special to me. Oh, look who it is. I'm Plumeria. I help keep Team Skull together. I'm like a big sister to all these numbskulls. You have realized what idiots all these guys are, right? But don't you think some dummies are cute in their dumbness? You know what I mean, right? You picking on my cute, dumb brothers and sisters is really annoying me. Well, that means you're going to challenge me to a battle. I like your hair. You're challenged by Team Skull admin Plumeria. Alright, Lycanroc and Golbat. Well, I think we'll throw some rocks, but Lycanroc is loafing around. Alright, Lycanroc, let's see how long you're going to loaf. Let's throw around some different things. Lycanroc won't obey. Of course it won't. And now it's confused, no doubt. Well, let's see if we've got some berries for the confusion. That would be a persimmon berry, right? Yeah, we've got one. Right, Lycanroc, get over your confusion. I still haven't figured out for disobedient Pokemon, once it recovers, once you give it a berry to recover from confusion, if it will obey on its next turn. So let's see. Let's just use Fire Fang. Nope, Lycanroc turned away. Okay, so it's really not related. Alright, Lycanroc. Let's drop another Stone Edge. Will it? Oh, it does. Okay, see? So the disobedient Pokemon obey once in a while. And they are a high enough level that they can withstand a certain amount of attack. So you can use them. That's the message for my Granny run with disobedient Pokemon. So Salandit. Well, yeah, switch out. Let's use Silvally. Silvally won't obey. That ought to be interesting. Our shiny event Silvally, whose stats are like okay. They're not like, the IVs are not great, but you know, IVs only make a 10% difference. I don't know if a lot of people know that. Certainly for gameplay, 10% does not make or break you with becoming champion. More relevant if you're fighting against other competitive Pokemon, but then again, only if, you know, it applies to certain moves. Alright, well, we don't know that any of these are going to land, so Silvally began to nap. Well, that is annoying. And we have a critical hit. Doesn't really register much though. And I do have, let's see, is it Chesto Berry that wakes them up? Yes. We'll use one of our Chesto Berries. Probably plant the other one on Pelago and make more. Alright, Salandit's determined to burn up Silvally. He doesn't care. How about multi-attack? Oh, Silvally actually used it. Okay. Well, sorry, Salandit, Plumeria. It had to be done. Celebi grew to level 35. I like that. Phooey. At least she gave us some PokeBucks. Not enough for cool clothes, though. You're pretty strong, I'll give you that. But mess with anyone in Team Skull again, I'll show you how serious I can get. Alright, Plumeria. See ya later, girl. Okay. So, I'm not going to heal up just yet, but I wonder if Lily's going to meet me here and heal me up. Okay, so I can see that I need to heal up. Let's see how this goes. Just curious. Just curious. The ruins of life, indeed. Nice little symbol over the door. It's Professor Burnett. GameNGrannie. Lily, Lily got lost again, so I brought her here to you. She couldn't even find her own way to the Tidesong Hotel on her own. Oh, Professor Burnett, you were supposed to meet her there. She was there. You didn't show up. Well, I was wondering what Lily was hanging out in the Tidesong Hotel for. She said she saw Team Skull and tried to avoid them. That's why she got lost. We've heard this twice. Do we need to know it? Now I've got to go. The Masked Royal has a match, and there's no way that I'm missing it. You want to watch your husband in a crazy outfit. What do you think he looks like under that mask, anyway? Oh, she's part of the game. Of course she is. I came here for Nebby, though, as you saw, I didn't come here myself, so much as I was brought here with the professor's help. Oh, look at poor Lycanroc. Let me heal it for you. Thank you, Lily. That would be good. Tapu Lele. Pew. What you doing, Nebby? Pew. Oh, Nebby saw Olivia coming. Oh, haven't I seen you with Kukuki? That's how I say his name. It's his new nickname. Yes, my name is Lily. I work as Professor Kukuki's assistant, and this is GameNGrannie. Oh, sorry, I never even asked your name before, did I? Tapu Lele summoned me here to clean up the ruins. Really? Thanks for getting to know the people and Pokemon of Alola. All right. You're welcome. Now what? Do we get to fight? You've completed the trials of all 3 captains here on Akala Island, and now you face me. Almost. I just want to see who I want to put out first. Okay. So we're going to arrange these guys a little bit. Just going to put out Salvali first. He'll be the most disobedient. And I'll have a quick look and see in Pokemon Refresh what they need. Because before you go to a battle, either give them Malasadas and or put them through Pokemon Refresh. They will do better in the trial. Let's have a look. Alright. So, Marshadow is good. Lycanroc needs beans. These other guys are okay. Yeah, mostly Lycanroc just needs a bean, and then we'll give it a go with Olivia. Look at our grand trial for island number 2. Here you go, Lycanroc. Munch down. Although rock against rock, this could be problematic. Let's give him another one just for the fun of it. Come on, you can finish that. Very good. And we've got that done. Nice. Okay, Olivia, we're ready. There we go. Let's see if we can make it. Alright, so Nosepass. Just use multi-attack. Oh, okay, Salvali actually obeyed. Nosepass is sturdy, left him with 1 HP. Unable to move. Oh, Probably wouldn't obey anyway. Olivia used a super potion. How much does that do? Whoa! Nosepass. You don't have much HP. You must just rely on your massive defenses. How about parting shot? So Volley is paralyzed. Alright, I believe you. Oh, the rocks aren't doing that much. So Volley won't obey. Of course not. It's disobedient. Keep going for a parting shot. We'll switch it up a bit. Oh, okay. So Volley is taking a nap. I suppose so Volley is taking a nap. I don't know. I guess I'll use some of these full heals. These things that the barista give you each day act like a full heal. So that works. I'll wake them up. Okay, here. Let's fight. Silvally, are you ready to pay attention? Silvally pretended not to notice. Of course. You are, after all, level 100. Although I think I'm going to let you stay paralyzed, because otherwise it's just a waste of things. Waste of medicine. Alright, so who shall we bring out? Let's bring out Marshadow. Or, you know what? Let's bring out Celebi. Celebi will obey, but might make the game go a little faster. Make the battle go a little faster. A little more competitive. If Celebi isn't taking a nap, go ahead and use Grass Knot, which is a good move in any case for Nosepass. Oh, this one doesn't have Sturdy. The other one did. Okay, we got some points. Lycanroc. Well, Lycanroc could burn me up, so I think I am going to switch Pokemon. And how about if I fight with my Lycanroc? That would be interesting. Alright. I know I'm a higher level, but he might just take a nap. Start out with a sucker punch. Oh. What? The opposing Lycanroc surrounded itself with an aura. Continental Crush. Oh no! Lycanroc. Well, you lived it. That was pretty good. Let's do some Stone Edge. Lycanroc is loafing around. Well, that's my boy. Hey, Emily Newton. What are we doing here? Good question. In this, right now we're battling Olivia for the grand trial for Akala Island, and I am using primarily disobedient Pokemon. In other words, event Pokemon that I got, many of which come in, start out at level 50. And I just think it's interesting to see how much they won't obey until they suddenly respond. It's a different kind of a challenge. So when you say good Pokemon, yes, all right, yeah, you heard the answer. They are all Pokemon that I got at the very beginning of the game by using download codes from like GameStop or Target, or a special event like Celebi I got as the code when you purchase Pokemon Gold or Silver from the eShop. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. The Pokemon are over leveled, but then they don't obey. So you never really know what's going to happen. That's what I like about it. And I've been wondering if a Pokemon that won't obey will allow itself to faint rather than obey, because randomly they do obey. Lycanroc turned away. I don't know. I think this Lycanroc is headed for a demise. It's a Celebi from Pokebank. The Celebi, I got the Celebi from, no, it's not, mine is not from Pokebank, although I think some of the Pokebanks, you know, before I got Pokebank, did give them away. This Celebi comes as a code when you download from the eShop, either Pokemon Gold or Pokemon Silver. They're like they're $10. It's like a $10 game, and if you look on the eShop receipt, then you know you could copy down the code, and you can import Celebi either into Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which I won't have till Friday, or into regular Pokemon Sun and Moon, and so that's what I did. My Celebi is from, it came free with Pokemon Silver. It just, the only thing about Celebi is you can't get it into the Pokemon Silver game, which that would be cool, but no. But I'm happy. Celebi is pretty interesting. It comes in at level 30, and it has good moves. All right, so my Lycanroc is lower than Olivia's Lycanroc. Let's see if it will obey. Ah, okay, good. Finally, see at the last minute. Okay, we got some points. Pikachu has grown to level 27. This is an Ash Hat Pikachu I got during the event in October. About to send in Boldore. Will I switch Pokemon? I will. And I am going to try Celebi at this point, although it's up to level 35, will obey me, because when you beat Hala, all Pokemon up to level 35 will obey. You wish you did this when you started. Well, you know, I had both Sun and Moon, and in my Moon game, I uploaded all my Pokemon to Pokemon Bank, and I reset the game for this run-through, just because I'm crazy. I don't know, I wanted to try it. Alright, so let's try Grass Knot on Boldore, see how that does. Boulder's pretty tanky, but Grass Knot takes care of that. Now, so Boulder must have Sturdy. There we go. Yeah, that's how he's survived that. So Silvally, I think you can still get Silvally from a code that you can get at GameStop. They will give you a card, or they'll print out a code on a receipt. Doesn't cost anything. But if you're in North America, the GameStops have them. I'm not sure when Shiny Silvally event appears in Europe, or if you are not in North America or Europe, like if you're in Australia, then I would say look on sarabai.net. So yeah, you can still do it. Go for it. If it turns out the event has passed, contact me either through my Discord or by a comment. I do have a few extra Silvally codes. I'm saving them for another event, but try to get one on your own. But leave me a comment if you can't. I can share one code. Why not? All right. So Boldore, it's time for you to finish this battle. I love seeing Celebi fight. I think it's fun. Is it shiny? No, I think that they're shiny locked. Like, you know, if you get a Pokemon with a download code, as soon as you go through the mystery gift and it's waiting for you to pick up, you can do soft resets to get different natures. Or if it's a type of Pokemon that has a male or female, you can soft reset and try to get the Pokemon you want. But I think with Celebi, there's no way to soft reset for a shiny, because I think they're shiny locked at this point. That might not be true if you were trying to load it into Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon? Don't know, because the game isn't out for 2 more days. So, looks like we beat Olivia. Silvally is covered in dust. And we just use a little brush that dust away. So yes, the shiny Silvally is definitely shiny on purpose. But yeah, you know, it just depends on the event. Some events they've shiny locked them, some events not. And I guess it depends on the game, right? In Sun and Moon, Celebi is shiny locked. So if someone wants to give you one, it's hacked. And that's okay for some people. I'm not a fan of hacked Pokemon because I like the challenge of just trying to do it the regular way. But it all depends how, you know, how people want to play their own game. Okie doke. So, Silvally. Try to get Silvally feeling better here. And who else is orange? Lycanroc. What's wrong with you, Lycanroc? Why are you orange? Oh, also covered in dust. I guess Boldor fights and those rocks clashing together leave a lot of dust. I don't know if people in the chat know this, but in real life, dust comes from outer space. If you open your windows, you will get more dust coming in the windows, and the dust in our atmosphere, all of it. Well, I guess with the exception of soot from things that burn up. But there's something called cosmic dust, and most of what you sweep up inside your house is likely cosmic dust from outer space. Who knew? Is there a CD in Silvally? So Silvally comes with a gold bottle cap, and so I do not have. Let me just double check. Okay, these guys are fine. I'll show you my Silvally. I think I took the bottle cap off him, but he does not come with a memory disc. So unless I bring one in from another game, I really, for this game, just have to wait until I get to, you know, that later point in the game where you can find the discs. That's my plan. That's certainly when I played through Pokemon Moon the first time. Eventually I did find the discs. I think Stoutland can help you find them. I just don't think that they appear, unless you really want to hunt it, unless you know where to have Stoutland look. Okay, I obtained Rocky MZ at long last. Olivia says the hip movement is crucial. That's if you want to dance. Okay, she didn't really move the hips much. She did that little dancey thing, though. Dances are good. You're not good with shinies, but it looks like a shiny to me. Yes, this is specifically meant to be a shiny Silvally that you get from the GameStop. That particular one is meant to be shiny. But again, once they're holding a disc, they look a little different anyway, like the feather out of the top of the head is different. Rugged and strong. Okay. Well, Debbie, what you doing? Pew! Olivia says, why even come to the ruins of life if you're not a trainer? Because of Nebby. It's not originally from here, and I want to help it get back to its home. Thank you, Lily. It's a nice thing to do. It seems fond of the ruins for some reason, so I keep visiting them and hoping that maybe I will find some clue to help it. Well, you certainly don't see Pokemon like that every day. Tapu Lele may be called the guardian deity of our island, but it can run wild at times. Regular Pokemon normally avoid the guardians at all costs. Pew! I think Nebby wants to meet Tapu Lele. Wait, that can't be right. I think your journey will hold many surprises, and I hope it holds many joys. I'll take you back to town, Lily. You're doing everything you can for your partner, even though you're not a trainer. I like that kind of person. So I can't help but give you a hand. Help you too. How? How from Iki Town. Oh, hey, GameNGrannie, guess what? This weird green guy from Ether told me to come to Hano Grand Resort once I finished up. Crazy, right? Oh, the Ether Foundation. I'm not sure what he wants with you, GameNGrannie, but why not go find out? Yes. Well, let's see if that lady is done blocking our path to Hano Beach. So Olivia's not going to go easy on him just because he's Hala's grandson. Hal has to make his own way in the world. So let's see if we can get over to Hano Beach. Take the shortcut at the moment. Why not? So I want to see if I can get over, actually I'll ride the Stoutland. That looks kind of funny. I want to see if I can get down and play the Pyukumuku game at this point without having to go inside the hotel. So, nighttime at the beach. Oh my gosh, look at this. Zygarde creature. Whoops. Alright, nice. I don't think I had noticed that in my earlier playthrough. I never got all of the Zygarde. Something good over here. Stoutland finds a soda pop. You've got a secret form of Keldeo? How did you get it? Did you bring it from Generation 6? Or was it an event Keldeo? That's pretty cool. Congratulations. Hey, mister, what's up? Ugh. Pyukumuku chuckers are desperately needed. Won't you become a Pyukumuku chucker? What's that? Well, I keep the beach clean. And we don't want the guests to step on them, so we chuck them back into the sea. Sure, I'll do it. It's a great way to get free PokeBucks. So Emily Newton in the chat, tell me, are you using your secret form of Keldeo in Pokemon Sun or Moon? Alright, I'm going to ride around and find these Pyukimukis and throw them back into the sea. It only takes a few moments. Great way to get PokeBucks since I have been spending all my PokeBucks. I think I need to get like new clothes. I want to get like a cool outfit before I go into the Hano Beach Hotel. They're probably all dressed up in there. Okay, this looks like Pyukumuku. I have my own way of saying things, as is clear. Let's see, you traded it with your brother who was originally the Swords form, but now his feather things are on his head and his legs and horn are different. Oh, that's interesting. Very interesting. I really have not played with Keldeo myself, so I don't really know. I'm fascinated by what you tell me. Okay, how many more Pyukumukus do I have to find? Wait a minute, that looked like I dropped something. No? No? Alright, it's just, yeah. Stoutland leaves sparks behind sometimes. Pyukumuku. Back into the sea. And is this the last one? Yeah, Pyukumuku. It just looks really different. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have to say the fun part about having 800 and something Pokemon to collect is you know, I realize there's still new things to learn and new ways to play and new ways to battle. But I do think it's fun, you know, being able to play the game with Pokemon that, you know, are not native to the game. It just makes for surprises. And you can just use your regular cartridge or download copy of your game. You don't have to do anything, you know, hacky to it. Okay, look, I got 20,000 PokeBucks. Thank you, mister. Okay, so, yep, I'll be back tomorrow. Oh, what's this? What am I going to find? Which way am I going? Oh, somehow I don't seem to stop in time. Found a pearl. The other thing that is so useful is collecting these heart scales. And of course that does mean there's some amount of fighting the various sand Pokemon. You're saying it's not his form that you see in any of the movies or the books. Oh, I like that. I like that. That's surprising. That is very surprising about Keldeo. Let's see if Shiny Silvally will cooperate. Sort of a lot to ask. I think I will just help Celebi level up a little bit. Although Sandygast is Sandygast also psychic? I don't remember. I'm about to find out. You were surprised. Yeah, that's nice though, right? What level was Keldeo when you first got it? Do you remember? Alright, well, I certainly made quick work of that for Sandygast. I think Palossand is a really cool looking Pokemon, gotta say. Okay. Once again, Celebi, you are covered in dust. Although, technically, it's likely to be sand, right? Sandy dust. You're pretty sure it was around, Keldeo was around 40 or 50. Of course, now it's up to 100. Yeah, nice, nice. Did you use bottle caps on it or anything to try to control what IVs would match up with your moveset? Okay. Well, I think we don't really need that. Alright, let's just see if we can get Silvally to find a heart scale or something. Nope. Almost there. Come on. There we go. Heart scale. Yay! Well, this beach is great because the heart scales, like, you know, refresh. Like every single day there's more to find. Which way is it? Which way? Which way? Yeah, nice. 2 heart scales. Oh, you don't have any? Oh, okay, let's see. Well, this is the place. This is my preferred place to harvest heart scales because like a lot of Pokemon learn moves at level 0, but you never see them. Like if you hatch them at level 1, but if you take them, you know, they hatch at level 1, you take them to the lady up on the mountain that's just before Lanakala. Is that how you say it? That's just before you become champion up there. She'll show you all the moves that they can learn, even at level 1 that aren't showing. You did, but you used them on all your favorite Pokemon. Oh, on Xerneas. Well, go get some more. Feel free. Okay, I am, you know, before I go in here, I'm just going to do clothes shopping. I know, it's silly, but, you know, my character is just wearing like a white t-shirt and white shorts, which is fine. At some point, I will develop my festival plaza more and get the clothes custom dyed in the festival plaza. Has anyone in the chat done that? Dyed their clothes in the festival plaza? I should at least, you know where I want to go? I'm going to go to Coney City, the clothing shop there, because I have not actually looked in there yet. I just jumped over that to rush off and fight Olivia. Battle her. Alright. Oh wait, where did I go? That was silly. I pressed the wrong thing. I need to go down here. Alright. Friend request in the afternoon. Great, perfect. See ya. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Alrighty. How about... Where's the clothing shop? I don't need my haircut. I think this is it. Alrighty. Hey, mister. I like these little quests that the guys in the clothes shop give you, because they give you money and it's usually pretty easy. But sometimes there's no quest involved. Hey, kid. Yes, you can get clothing from people in the festival plaza. Well, especially if you battle them or trade with them. You know, after a wonder trade, you can go in and into the building in Festival Plaza and say hello to them, and you get some festival coins. And if you want, you can look them up and add them to your friend list, which I sometimes, not friend list, to your VIP list, which I sometimes do, because then you can battle them later if you want, if they want to battle. Alright, so let's see what they have for sale. I don't have that much in the way of PokeBucks, but I have something. Okay, I'm not going to change the shirt just yet. Capri pants, that's okay. Pleated mini skirt, I like that actually. And getting white so I can change it later. No, whoops. Now what about... These knee socks look silly to me. And then, of course... Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on the knee socks. Sandals. Okay, I don't have enough money for low-heeled sandals. Sneakers. Crazy looking purple sneakers. What about white? White sneakers? See, the white sneakers, they have a lot of black on them. Low tops. In crazy colors. Oh, how about white espadrilles? I can afford those. And I can get those dyed. Nice. Good. Spending all my money. That's it. And is there anything else? Messenger bag. Yeah. Let's see how that looks. I get dressed all in white and then I can dye it later in the game. But yeah, I like that. Messenger bag. Okay. Why not? Okay, and I don't think... No, I think I'm going to pass on the hat. Although, I could probably get like a beret or headband from Olivia's shop. Would I put on the latest purchases? Yes. Yes, I will. Thank you. So, yeah, it's a little bit more like the look of the day. And might as well waste my last bit of money. All right, what have you got? What have you got? How much do they cost? I think, wait, I've got 14,000 PokeBucks. And I've got crazy glasses and yellow eyes and blue lipstick for Halloween. Let's see what the beret looks like. Whoops. Let's turn this around. Okay, so it just looks like a little flower. Yeah, that's pretty subtle. What's the option? Satin bow headband. Oh, that's a bit much. All right. So, where's my white? My white flower beret. There we go. 1,700 PokeBucks. pretty much spent myself into the poorhouse. That'll work. Wait, did I not put it on? Oh, I think I have to go into the clothing shop to put the beret on, even though I didn't buy it there. I think that's how the game mechanics work. We'll go in here. What do you want to try on now that you're in the fitting room? So I think it falls under clothes. I think that's how they categorize a beret. And white flower beret. And turn around. Zoom in. Wait. There was a trick. How do you zoom in? Don't know. Alright, that's my look. And change clothes. Alright, good show. Well, folks, I have been live streaming for a little over 2 hours now. I am in Pokemon Moon in my wonderful Disobedience Granny run with my event distribution Pokemon. And I think this is pretty much where I'll say goodbye, and thanks for watching. If you care to leave a like down below, click the thumbs up button. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, oh, hey, Albion, I'm going to finish what I'm saying, and then I'll greet you. If you care to subscribe to my YouTube channel, you get notifications, and but definitely if you follow me on Twitter, that's a backup way or a fairly good way to get